welcome to GB Yoga Live. My name is Charlie, and in this video I would like to talk to you about the psychological benefits of yoga. And there are so many. Everybody knows about the physical sides of yoga, but let's get into what's going on in this mental battlefield almost that we have and how yoga can really benefit you. And so we're going to go through 5. All right, number 1, yoga is good for anxiety, and I'll tell you why. And that is because when you practice yoga, the aim is to really come into this present moment, and we do that by focusing on our breath, or we do it by focusing on the posture that we're in. And so when we are spending time in the present moment, we are coming away from this future that does not exist. And this is when we feel anxiety, when we start getting overwhelmed about what is to come, the unknown. We start to create these mental stories about this future that literally is not even real. And so when we do yoga, we come well away from that. And this takes me to our second benefit, and that is yoga is good for depression. And so unlike anxiety, where you're living in this future, depression, you're usually living in the past. You might be sad about something that's been and gone. You might be missing someone. And so like anxiety, depression, even though they're on different ends of the spectrum, it's the same situation we have going on. The yoga is going to bring you out of these places that are only real in this illusory mind. And so it brings you into this present moment, and we let all of that go. So anxiety and depression, both of these things yoga is amazing for. The third benefit we're going to cover is how yoga is good for the relationship that you have with yourself. And so when you're making time to get onto your mat every day if you can, but even just whenever you can, you're letting your body know at a subconscious level that you are worthy of self-love. Because when you're practicing yoga, you're basically practicing self-love. You're getting in tune with your breath and your body, and you're giving yourself this space, the 4 corners of your mat, and it's just for you and yourself. And so you really start to become aware of the body, the mind starts to quieten down, and you're just developing this really positive relationship with your own being, and that is amazing. You start to become more patient with yourself, you become more relaxed, especially when it comes to things like trying to get into peak poses, or one day your balance might not be as good as it was the day before, and instead of beating yourself up, you have this patience and compassion for yourself. And this takes me to our 4th benefit, which is the relationship you have with others. So when you're practicing yoga and you're developing this amazing relationship with yourself, you're becoming more patient, you're becoming more compassionate, and all this is going on the mat. This starts to ripple out into the rest of your life and into your relationship with others. You start to become more patient with others. You start to be less triggered by others. So with your family, with your friends, these little things they do that maybe once upon a time before your yoga days might have set something off in you, you're able to just come back to your breath and breathe again, back to that present moment, and you can just let things go a lot easier. So you have this amazing relationship developing not only with yourself but with other people, and you'll thank yourself and your friends will thank you for it. And then that leaves me with our 5th benefit, a little bonus, and that is honing the skills of memory and concentration. So basically in yoga, we are focusing on cultivating this, what we call dharana, and that is single point of focus. And we do this often when we're in a posture by focusing on a drishti point, and that helps us to keep our balance. So if we're in a standing balancing pose, we'll find one single point, we'll focus on that, and that just helps us stay in the pose for longer. And so while we're cultivating that on the mat, again, it's going to ripple out into the rest of your life. So your meditations are going to be better because you're better able to concentrate on the breath, on the body, and you'll notice these kind of benefits in any kind of work that you're doing, any kind of study, just at your job. The better your memory is, the better concentration you have, the better work you're going to get done. And so these are our 5 benefits. We have anxiety reduction, depression reduction. You're going to be instilling this amazing relationship with yourself, number 3, with others, number 4, and then honing the skills of memory and concentration, which you'll see on the mat and off the mat. And so this is why, or one of the many reasons that we practice yoga. Please do give it a go and let me know, and have a beautiful day. Namaste. Would you like to improve your strength and flexibility? Transform your mind and body? Learn to make delicious recipes and deepen your practice? So subscribe to our channel and visit gbyogalive.com.